some bruises, no one refuses. You better watch your back. We hustling, we hustling. You better watch your back. We hustling, we hustling. You better watch your back. We hustling, we hustling. You better watch your back. We hustling, we hustling. Catch me on the flip side, whip you like a riptide. Yeah, I like my hips wide. Yeah, everywhere I look, I see ballers popping the collars, hustling for dollars. Never see me losing, never catch me snoozing. In my Lambo cruising. No, I don't want no excuses. Give them some bruises, no one refuses.
I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock. I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock. Day by day, used to push it to the spot. Nowadays, I just stay and watch me mob. I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock. I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock. I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock. I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock. Day by day, used to push it to the spot. Nowadays, I just stay and watch me mob. I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock. I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock. Day by day, used to push it to the spot. Nowadays, I just stay and watch me mob. I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock. I get hundreds just to talk. Got me looking like a rock.
All right, guys, welcome to once again another SRM Esports race. Today, we will be driving Season 5, Round 14 around Imola, as you can see here on your screen. The first Grand Prix ever held was in 1980, but I think there hasn't been too much races here as the race got introduced once again in 2021. There will be a total amount of laps, 32 laps, and the circuit length will be 4.9 kilometers, quite a short one, but that means we will have a lot of laps on this track. The total race distance will be 157 kilometers. The best quali record was 1 minute 13.6, and that was set by Lewis Hamilton in 2021. And then the best lap record is a 1:15.4. The most Grand Prix ever won was by Michael Schumacher. And of course, today we are in Italy with a total inhabitants of 60,200,000. The best overtaking opportunities will happen in turn 1, 2, maybe turn 7, and maybe turn 14 and 15, but that's a discussable one. I find it very difficult to make an overtake there. It seems like there's going to be a sprint race today, so we will do a short qualifying with a sprint race of, I think I saw it correctly, it's either 11 laps or 13 laps, and after that we will do a 50% race. And I think I've made a mistake on my chart. It says here it's going to be 31 laps, so yeah, my chart is a little bit wrong, but doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go straight into the race here of the SRM Esports. Putting on the volume correctly because I mean, quite important, you know. I'm gonna have a quick look if the stream is up. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, it's everyone is on their outlap anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much, as it's very important to see if the stream actually works. Have a quick look. It seems like it's all working, so that's great to see. So, Imola, quite an interesting track. I find it myself quite difficult to set a good lap around this track. I think that Dundries is going to be the first driver to put a lap in, so he's currently on a fast lap. And I'm very happy that it's not going to be a full qualifying, because I commentate a few leagues that do full qualifying. I mean, it's too much. It's too much. You can't really say much during Q1 and Q2 when there's only 14, 15 people in the lobby. Especially in Q1, it's very boring then, because nobody is really going out or getting eliminated. So that's why it's a little bit less interesting than a short qualifying. But still, I mean, I'm required to do it, so it doesn't really matter. Dundries looks like a great lap, to be honest. I think he has practiced much, because he's looking not so very good in the standings. Although, I mean, he is in third place, but he has to grab a lot of points still in these last two races to win the championship, because I might not have mentioned this, but Imola will be the second last race of the season, as the last race will be next week in oh my, I forgot what track it's gonna be next week. Let me have a quick look. It's gonna be in Abu Dhabi. So Abu Dhabi will be the last race of the season. Dundries just has put in the fastest lap with a 1:17.2. Yeah, I mean, he has to win both races, and Marky has to lose both races to be able to get up for the points. I need to sneak. My apologies, guys. Yeah, I mean, he has 209 points at the moment. Marky has 253. Dopey has 240. So if Dopey gets P1 every race, he should be able to win the championship. So yeah, Dopey really has to win both races. And I think he is up for that because he is in the lobby. You might notice that there are not many people in the lobby yet. I don't expect there's gonna be more, to be honest. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a boring one, but still with 10 people, they're quite equal to each other pace-wise, so that's always great to see. And I mean, it's quite a difficult one to bring people in the lobby these days. Formula 1 is getting a bit boring after a few months of playing. And that's what you really see in these lobbies. Yeah, I mean, if you're interested in joining this league, make sure to check the Discord in the link below. I've mentioned it in the link below. And I'm gonna try and promote this league because, I mean, it's such a great league, such great people. But they can just not find the drivers, to be honest. Kaido with a 116.5. Marky, quite a fast lap, 116.2. I don't think he is improving though. Is he coming into the pits? He is coming into the pits. Who else is on the lap? Richard, not doing a great performance at the moment, a 123.1. And who else is on the track? It is going to be Steve. He invalidated this lap, so he will not be able to set a good lap in. We've got Dopey. Let's have a quick look. Dopey. Quite an interesting driver, you know. He's very consistent, but I think he got a bit unlucky. No, he did got a bit unlucky in Canada. He did get P2 though, so nothing to worry about. Let's have a quick look. 116.5, which will place him in P3. Awesome lap. Steve's on the lap though, and he's gonna try another one. He set a 120, so that's not really great. It would put him second last, but I'm pretty sure he's able to perform a little bit better. Let's have a quick look. Taking a lot of curb on the outside there, very great for him. Now we're going into this little chicane section. Don't want to call it, you know, the difficult thing is calling this a chicane because it's going so fast. It's not really a chicane, you know. It's rather an S section. I'm not sure. It's not really an S section either. You do see an S in it, but it's not really an S section. I gotta Google that. I'm not gonna do it now though. Steve. Yeah, it's looking like a good lap. He's taking a lot of curbs on the inside and the outsides. And I've said this already. I love this new Ferrari livery, especially with that ugly green thing on the bottom of, on the top of their car. It's not there, so I'm very happy that it got changed to the 75 thing with a little bit of black. And yeah, it's looking very great for the Ferrari team. Ooh, Steve is gonna put a good lap in, 117.2, which will place him in P5. Great for the Ferrari driver, beating his teammate and Thibaut, who are currently not on a lap. Richard is on an out lap, so he's gonna be on his second stint already. We still got 10 minutes to go, and I see that the stream is glitching a bit, it seems like. Yeah, my sincere apologies. My computer has some problems recently. And I'm not sure because I plugged in... No, I didn't plug in my PC. I'll be right back. There we go. My apologies, guys. Yeah, because I mean, apparently this is a thing with computers. It seems like they're a little bit faster when you plug them in. And yeah, I noticed this, to be honest, when I'm streaming. I get dropped frames quite oftenly. I'm not sure why that is, because I got 1 gigabyte of internet line speed, something like that. And I would say it's my computer, but when I plug in my PC, the dropped frames go away. No idea, but Richard's spun in Sector 2 is not really great for Richard. It doesn't seem like this track suits him. Dundrees with a 116.2. Absolutely astonishing lap from him. Who is gonna be first? I'm gonna do a little prediction of the podium like I usually do. I think it's gonna be Marky in P1. Yeah, as I said, he's improving by 1.5, 2 tenths actually. Marky in P1, Dopey in P2, Dundrees in P3, Keitel in P4. That's gonna be my prediction. And then we're gonna see maybe Friendly Dutch. He isn't in the lobby yet, which is quite disappointing. Let's have a quick look at Marky. 2 tenths up. What is he gonna put? A 115.9, improved by 3.5 tenths. Amazing lap from the Williams driver. I do love to see Marky race, you know. He's really smooth on his turning, and I love this about a driver when they're not like stiff around the track. You know, you see them go left, right. Ooh, I need to set my car better up. Not sure if that's really how you call it, but Marky doesn't do this. He takes all the corners quite smoothly. That's what I love to see. Who else is on the lap? I think... Ooh, Starless. He crashed in sector 3, sector 2. Let's have a quick look. Marky is right there. I hope his car isn't glitched yet. Where is he? We cannot see him. I think he's on the outside there. Yeah, as you can see. He is in the wall. Very unfortunate for him. Kydal just has put the second fastest lap in. So great for the Mercedes driver. I think so. Yeah, I think... No, wait. Hold up. Yeah, he did. Who else is on the lap? Dopey seems to be on the lap. He is warming up his tires. He do have to watch out for the Red Bull driver right behind him, who's leaving enough space. Ooh, who was that? Walsey. Richard with the 4th fastest lap. Great to see from him. Walsey, let's have a quick look. He is on a fast lap. He is improving by a little bit, not by too much. How is it going to be? 118.0, and he doesn't gain any places. Very unfortunate for him, but Dopey is gonna start the lap, and so is Friendly Dutch. So we will be able to see what they are gonna perform here on Imola. I think Friendly Dutch is gonna do a good time, you know. He's been very fast recently. He's been more consistent than in the beginning of the season. Yellow flag in sector 2. I think that's one of the Ferraris. Probably Walsey. No, it's probably Steve. No, it's... It's probably both. No, it is actually Richard. I think he doesn't have any fuel left. Not sure, because he's going very slow. And he's still touching his fuel. Well, his throttle. So I don't think he will be able to set another lap though. He's gotta watch out for the Aston Martin behind him. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Let's have a quick look. Dopey. Ooh, he invalidated his lap, so that will not be a better time from Dopey. Friendly Dutch is on a lap now. Let's have a quick look. Right behind the Alfa Romeo driver. I'm not sure what Richard is gonna do. Is he gonna leave space for Friendly Dutch? Ooh, this is gonna be... Ooh, this is not great driving from Richard. It might have costed Friendly Dutch a bit of time, or 122.3, but it's still his first lap of the evening, so I don't think it will be too bad for him. Let's have a quick look what Thibaut is doing. Not improving. 3 tenths slower. Steve is also on a lap. He's improving by 2 tenths almost. Let's have a quick look. And 2 tenths will place him nowhere. He might get a 116, but it's not gonna be enough. And Marky seems to be in the pits. Ooh, that was a little bit too wide there out of that corner. That means his lap has been invalidated. So let's have a quick look. He's crossing the track limits now to make sure he gets in the pit lane on time. And then time to do another set of, another lap here around this track. Because, I mean, 6th is average. With 10 people in the lobby, 1 driver has DNF'd. So, but the faster guys are in the lobby though. We've got Marky, Kydal, Dundries, Richard, Dopey Lemon. So here's the thing. If everyone would be in the lobby, let's say we got 15, 16 drivers, 6th would be great, but with 10 people in, it's not really that amazing, is it? Friendly Dutch 7th right now with a 117.3, so I'm pretty sure he will... Ooh, no, will he have the time to come in again? I don't think he has the time anymore. Or he... Ooh, definitely not now anymore. He is gonna come back on track. There is no traffic behind him, so that's great. My apologies, guys. I had a very important email. Kydal is once again on a lap, though. Not sure if it's really true because the game has been glitching a little bit recently. Trying to find my water bottle. Here it is. Okay. Is he improving though? Second sector right now. Let's have a quick look. He's going pretty fast. Should be good for him. Let's have a quick look. Improving by 6,000. So if his third sector went a little bit worse. Ooh, snapped his car a little bit there. I think he lost a few tenths. I don't think it's going to be enough for him. Let's have a quick look. Fardba has joined. Ooh, not improved. That's probably because of that little snap he had earlier. Friendly Dutch is once again on the lap. No, he's coming into the pits, but he won't have enough time. T-Boy's on the lap. Let's have a quick look. He is... the game is glitching again. Doesn't really matter. Heidel. He went off track. Not quite sure what's going on there in Sector 1. He's going pretty slow, so I think he doesn't have any fuel left or something. Or he's leaving room. Yeah, he's leaving room for Thibaut. Steve is on a fast lap now. Let's have a quick look. No, it's the game glitching once again. My apologies. Because here's the thing. It always says he is on a fast lap as it doesn't state out lap. But... yeah, I mean... everyone else seems to be in a fight. Yeah, here's the thing. You know, now it doesn't say outlap nowhere, but everyone is still on their outlap. Dopey is on an outlap. Richard is on an outlap. Who else are the two Haases? It is Thibaut on an outlap. Dundree's on an outlap. And they're going to cross the circuit right now. See, it says 6 minutes on the bottom of the screen. On the top of the screen, my apologies. So yeah, they're all gonna start their ooh, Richard has crashed into the wall. Very unfortunate for him. Let's have a quick look with the Haas drivers here. Dundries has to improve a little bit more to be able to compete with Marky. Marky, I think he left the session. Not quite sure what happened there. But he won't be able to set another lap. Steve has retired from the session. He went into the pits. It is going to be another Haas causing a yellow flag in sector 2. That's obviously not Dundries because we're looking at him at the moment. Then it's going to be depending on what Dopey Lemons is doing. He is improving by 1/10. It's not going to be enough to put him in P4. So maybe he can improve a little bit more here in sector 3. It does seem like he has snapped a little bit there. Let's have a quick look. 116.0, which will place him P2. So that's great to see. Dundries right now not improving as he is going to come across the line to end the qualifying here. Thibaut is not going to be able to improve. Very unfortunate for him. And that's going to be your qualifying here around Imola. With Marky as your P1. Dopey Lemons as your P2. And Dundries or Kydal as P3. Not sure, I forgot a little bit. Let's have a quick look. Kydal as P3. Okay, and Dundries as P4. Thibaut, my fellow Belgian, not really making us our country proud with a 6th place, is he? 11 people in the session. I mean, it's better. No, it's not better. No, it's not better. Come on, you're in the lower half of the race of the lobby. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta do better. Represent Belgium. I'm not really proud to be Belgian though, but represent Belgium. Yeah, it's gonna be a sprint now, so pretty interesting. Sprint. I mean. Hold on. I am getting some requests here to put the stream link in the lobby. Let's have a well in the thingy. How is it called? The The stream room, that's what it's called here in this league. There we go. Bang, bang. There we go. Imola. Great. I hate this track though. I hate it with my life. I've never. Well, here's the thing. I had a great race in my own league. It was called the Divergent Racing League. Don't worry, admins. It's not really existing anymore. And I was P1, and this one guy, he started all the way from the back. He was so lucky with safety cars, and my idiotic engineer told me to go on hards. Of course, that guy was on softs or mediums, I'm not quite sure, but he was on faster tires. Yeah, it's gonna be easy to overtake me. He won, I got P2, and my teammate got P3. So yeah, that was a frustrating one. But I mean, it was with realistic cars, and I wasn't in the Red Bull, so it's not really a reasonable thing to say that I did a great race because we were the only three drivers with a good car. The other Mercedes guy was not in the lobby, so yeah. But all the other races were horrible, and I remember that I get pushed off every time into sector 1, like the little chicane things, the turn 1 and 2, turn 3 and 4, horrible corners that are. um but yeah, I mean, a lot of drivers like this track. No idea why, but I mean, I respect the opinion. I respect the opinion very much. Ba-doo, ba-doo. The drivers are setting themselves up, and I'm gonna take a little break before we're gonna start. I think it's gonna be with a formation lap, so we will be right back with you in a second. Righty, guys, so we're gonna have 11 laps of sprint race. I thought it was gonna be 13, but apparently it's gonna be 11. And then afterwards, we will have a 50% race here around Imola. As you could see on the screen, it was gonna be a medium strategy or a hard strategy. Yeah, very interesting. I think everyone is on medium tires though. Because I mean, hard tires, 11 laps, it's a little bit too much. Too less. I mean, the two less laps to have hard tires on, and everyone is on medium tires, so that's great to see. 11 people in the lobby, quite a few, not too much, but ooh, watch out. No idea who that is, the Ferrari driver. I think it's Steve. And 5 drivers have DNF'd from the formation round. It's gonna be 5 red lights. And away we go for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix here in Italy, Imola. Who is going to come out on first? It is going to be Marky, I think. Let's have a quick look down the outside. Maybe Kaido making a move on Dundries. It doesn't look like it. It does look like it, but Dundries made the move on Kaido. It's going to be the opposite. Richard has benefited from that overtake as he's going to try to make a move on Richard too. And they're going to come clean out of the first sector. So that's great to see. And Dundries is quite far back from Dopey Lemons. No, he's 110 behind. Wait, the thing is glitched. Dopey Lemons in second, quite close to Marky right now. Let's have a quick look if he's going to be able to overtake him in Sector 2. His qualifying lap was pretty similar to Marky's ones. So yeah, it's going to be great. Friendly dodge. Let's have... Ooh, Starless here making a move on Thibaut. I cannot see the screen because my game is frozen. I'm not sure why. Walsey made the move on Thibaut, and now it seems like Thibaut is all the way at the bottom. Very unfortunate for him. Marky still in P2. Dopey in P3. Wait. Marky in P1. Dopey in P2. Dundries has made the move down on Kydal, and so does Richard. Kydal has dropped back a few places. That's not great to see. Steve in P6. Fardba in P7. Friendly Dutch in P8. Starless in P9, Walsey in P10, and Thibaut in P11. Let's have a quick look. Dundries has made the move down on Dopey Lemons, and the scores, well, the timetable is glitched, so I cannot really see when someone is going to be able to make an overtake here. Ooh, Dopey Lemons almost made the overtake work on Dundries. Is he going to dive it down the inside? He is actually going to dive it down the inside. And is that a too optimistic move? It seems like it, because right now he's under attack from Richard. Let's have a quick look with Richard's POV. Is it going to be an overtake for him? It doesn't seem like it. He backed out of the move into Sector 2. Let's have a quick look here, because Dopey Lemons is not too far back from Dundries yet. And now it's only going to be flat out here on this little straight going into turn 14 and 15. Quite a difficult one to make a move on, as he finds himself quite close to Dopey Lemons. It's not going to be enough. Fardba has made the move on Steve, and now he's right behind Kydal. And I'm not too sure if Fardba is going to make the move on Kydal, because it's his teammate, and it looks better for him in the standings. So it would be coming in handy to have those extra points for Kydal. Marky right now with the fastest lap. He is already 2 seconds out of the side of Dundries. DRS is enabled. And Dopey Lemons. Ooh, here. Richard down the outside. Is it going to be enough? It seems like it. Ooh, Dopey Lemons with a little bit of wheel banging. That means that Richard has gone onto the curb. And now Kydal has made the move done. And also Fardba, so they're going 3 wide into corner 3-4. Something there. Fardba has backed out of the move, but he's going for it here around the outside, and he's gonna have a... Ooh, Richard lost his car. Very unfortunate for him, but yeah, Fardba really kept distance as yeah, one of the most cleanest drivers here in my opinion. And now he's up for a battle with Kydal. I don't think he's gonna be up for a battle. He's just gonna keep Friendly Dutch behind him. Kydal spun coming out of that corner there. He's all the way back in P8, P9, P10, and he's probably gonna lose a position to Steve too, because he has boiling tires at the moment. Dopey has dropped back from Dundries, 2 seconds already. Dundries is coming a little bit closer, 1.6 seconds. He was 2 seconds behind Marky a few laps ago. But yeah, it seems like he's coming a little bit back. Maybe he has some better race setups. I mean, Marky can run quali setups, but if Dundries gets race setups on his car every race, he might be a little bit faster during the race than the Williams driver is at the moment. 1.5 seconds behind Marky. Is it gonna be enough? Still 7 more laps to go here around this beautiful track. Friendly Dutch is quite close to Fardba at the moment, so I do expect these guys to have a battle within a few laps. It seems like he's going really fast here. Ooh, has a little snatch there coming out of that corner. Quite a difficult one to nail, because as soon as you go too fast on the power, you lose your car. You're in the barrier, like we saw with, I think it was Richard, who went too fast onto the throttle and then almost spun into the wall. Friendly Dutch at the moment 1.1 seconds behind Fardba. Seems like he's losing a little bit of time, but that could be because of that little snatch. Thibaut is making the move on Walsey, but I think Walsey has spun it into the wall. So very unfortunate for the Ferrari driver, but he still has a chance to improve in the actual race, as this will only be the sprint race. Friendly Dutch fifth right now. He got a few positions. Let's have a quick look at the positions gained. He gained 3 positions. Starless gained 5, as he had a very unfortunate qualifying. Fardba in P6, and Dundree's gained 2, so that's great to see from the Haas driver. Dopey is third. Keidel has made the move down on Thibaut, but he's not going to give up yet. Is he going to make a move down the inside? It doesn't seem like it. He's losing some time already into Sector 1. Let's have a quick look. Keidel is just going to benefit from the struggles that Thibaut has at the moment. And it seems like he went off track there too. Not quite sure, but he's also out of the DRS zone, I think, almost. Yeah, he is actually. Keidel had a way better traction coming out of that corner, and now he's up for a battle with Richard. Still 3 seconds to go, so I don't think he's gonna reach him very soon. Maybe if Richard is gonna have a outstanding battle with Starless, that might cost him a little bit of time. Let's have a quick look here. Seems like Starless is really finding his place here in this league. 6th position at the moment. I'm not sure if he scored points last race. It would come in handy if the guys had a race result, but it doesn't seem like they make that anymore. Richard got a little bit wide coming out of that corner there, but he is in the DRS section. I'm gonna put the DRS and stuff on. 3 seconds for Steve, very unfortunate for him, but he is in P10 anyways. Richard makes the move around the inside. Is he gonna wheel bang Starless? It doesn't seem like it. Clean move from Richard, but now Starless is gonna try and come back, make a move down the inside. He backs out of the move, and it is gonna be Richard gaining 1 position. Ooh, Starless. Ooh, he went into the barrier there, and I think that's gonna be race over for the Aston Martin driver, as he won't have a front wing to continue this race. Thibaut is quite close to Steve. I think Steve has made the move done. Not quite sure, but Steve, not sure. He's not really performing very well last race, and I think he got driver of the day in Australia, so that's great to see. Going a little bit wide there, but he has 3 seconds already, but so does Thibaut. He just received it, so this is gonna give some great sparks at the end of the race. Still 4 or 5 more laps to go, as it seems like Dundrees is not really getting closer to Markey, but Dopey Lemons is coming into that DRS zone of Dundrees. Let's have a quick look if it's gonna be enough. They're very equal to each other, so I don't expect Dopey to gain a lot of time. It's usually few tenths gaining in the first few let's say Dundrees has the faster setup in Sector 1, then he's gonna get a few tenths of the time in Sector 1, but then if he goes back into Sector 2 or Sector 3, where the other guys have a faster setup, he's gonna lose a bit of time. So that's why we're seeing Walsey causing a yellow flag in Sector 3. I think he crashed, so very unfortunate for him, as this will not be a sprint race to remember for the Ferrari driver. Let's have a quick look here. Dopey 1.3 seconds, Dundrees 1.3, 1.2, so he's gonna come very close to be ooh, Keidel has left the session. Not quite sure why, but I think he might have been frustrated from that little crash he had, or maybe his Wi-Fi has cut out. I'm not quite sure, but Dundrees is gonna be inside the 1 second, so he's definitely gonna have DRS. Is it gonna be enough though? It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. Huh, very interesting. I thought he was gonna have DRS. Does Dopey Lemons have DRS? It doesn't seem like it. But Dundrees, within 1 second, and he didn't get the DRS, so I think, nah, that's not gonna be a glitch of the game, of course. And Dopey Lemons is within 1 second, nearly, as it's not gonna be too much of a effort for him to get within 1 second, as it seems like Dundrees and Markey are already battling with each other. So it's gonna be a three-way battle with still 3 more laps to go here around Imola. It is the sprint race. We do have to remind ourselves that it's a sprint race, that we will have another exciting race after this one with 32 or 31 laps. I'm not quite sure because the game said 31, but I think if I googled it, it was going to be 32. It doesn't really matter. Dundrees within 1 second, he's going to have the DRS. He's not inside the second anymore, so I do think he's not going to get there on time to get the DRS. 1.1 seconds, and he has to get inside that 1 second. It's not going to be enough for him, so he'll have to wait one more lap. Dopey Lemons is not inside that 1 second neither, and Fardba is going to come really close right now, 2.3 seconds, and the Mercedes driver is looking very strong here. Puts in the fastest third sector of the session, and it is 9/11, as you can see on the top of your screen. A big memorial day for many of us. I mean, not really the European guys, because I mean, it's not the United States. Ooh, Fardba has gone a little bit too wide. Friendly Dutch, 5th place with a penalty. Very unfortunate for him, but if Richard gets closer, and if he gets inside that 3 second time zone, he is going to be able to snoop away that 5th place from Friendly Dutch. Dopey is within 1 second right now, so I think Dundrees has lost a little bit of concentration due to the fact he cannot get inside that second of Markey, and now he's going to be under fire from Dopey Lemons. Dopey Lemons, who really needs the points to be able to compete with Markey, and as things look right now, he's not going to be able to make any points. Well, he's not going to gain any points on Markey, because Markey is once again gonna finish in front of him. Markey, who wasn't there last race, though became a little bit closer, 240 points for him. Markey has 253, so he's only differenced by 13 points, but he really has to win the next 2 races to be able to compete with Markey, and it doesn't look too great right now. Yellow flag in sector 2. It is gonna be Starless, who has once again ruined a lap, to be honest. They'll be really close, 5/10s right now behind Dundrees, and apparently Keidel's game has crashed out, so very unfortunate for him, as he will not be able to get on the podium. Well, he wasn't going to be on the podium anyways, because these 3 are really looking very strong. Dundrees is within 1 second, so it's going to be 6/10s, and I think Markey is slowing down a little bit because he wants the challenge here during the sprint race. Dopey went a little bit too wide. Yellow flag in sector 1. I think that's caused by Walsey, as it seems like Steve is having a battle with Thibaut. If this isn't gonna turn out to anything, we might switch to them, but I do think it's gonna turn out to something, because Dundrees is 4/10s behind Markey, and he has the DRS. He doesn't have any ERS left, and it seems like Markey has 16%. It's not gonna be enough to keep Dundrees behind him, although, let's have a quick look. Dundrees, he's backing out of the move. It was too far away, and he will only have 2 more overtaking opportunities, in my opinion, here in lap 11, last lap of the race, and maybe he can make a move into turn 6. He's not too close yet. Dopey is 3/10s behind Dundrees, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity for Dopey to crawl a little bit closer to Markey by making a move on Dundrees in sector 2, maybe sector 3, because that seems to be the sector where Dundrees loses quite a bit of time to Dopey. Let's have a quick look what this is gonna be turning out to. Fardba with the 3-second penalty, very unfortunate for him. Richard is quite close to Friendly Dutch at the moment, but I don't think he's gonna make a move on the Dutch driver. Let's have a quick look here. It is not gonna turn out to anything, I think. Maybe Dundrees. Nope, it's not going to be enough. So this will be your top 3. Then we're going to have a quick look at Friendly Dutch and Richard right now, because they're quite close to each other. Is it going to be enough for Richard to win, well, to get P5 on track? Because he has P5 anyways due to the penalty that Friendly Dutch has. They're gonna go side by side over the line, isn't it? No, it's not gonna be that way. Richard gets P5. Fartberg, congratulations. You had a great race here in Imola. It is only sprint race though, so we have to keep in mind that there's still gonna be a big race coming up. So yeah, we're gonna have a little break here, as we will set ourselves up for the actual race, as we will be racing a 50% race here around Imola. So I'll catch you guys in a few minutes. See ya. All right, guys, my apologies for being. Oh, ooh, no, no, no. Well, yeah. It seems like it's raining in Imola, so we won't have a dry race here, as I made a little strategy chart, but I don't think that's gonna be coming in handy here for the Imola Grand Prix. I'm gonna message one of the drivers to see if we get some inside information on how the weather looks like. So we will be awaiting a message from them after the race. I hope so, though. Not quite sure, though. Should be. Let's have a quick look. It is gonna be raining, and don't think so. So yeah, raining here around Imola. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Even hate Imola more when it's raining. Hmm. Well, I guess I won't be getting an answer, unfortunately. So I'm gonna get a sip of water, and I think that the drivers are gonna get enough water today, as it is raining though. The track is gonna be wet, in my opinion. As you can see in the pit lane there, it's quite wet. And also, it's gonna be intermediate tires, I think. Maybe wet tires. No, it's not really raining too hard. I think I had a race in Singapore where it was raining. Believe me, wet tire conditions in Singapore in night is not great. It's not great at all. And yeah, guys, if you need. Wait, I think the lobby has glitched. Not quite sure. Yeah, no, it hasn't. And apparently, it's gonna be dry weather at the end of the race, so it's gonna dry up. So that's always great to see a little bit of strategy. Strategy. I'm not sure. Strategy overtakes? Should I call it like that? Not quite sure. But if it's gonna be dry at around lap 20, and drivers may not go into the pits yet to see what the other drivers are gonna do and see if they're faster on the medium tires or wet tires, I'm not sure. And if that's the case, they usually go into the pits too. But I mean, if the second guy goes into the pits first and goes to put on some medium tires, he is gonna be either gaining some time or losing some time. But yeah, it's a risk you gotta take when you are maybe in Dopey Lemon's shoes, because he is, well, no. Dundries is really in that shoes. Because, ooh, what is Marky doing? Marky is not really used to the wet weather, is it? Spun into the wall there. Let's hope it's not gonna happen for him. The strategy prediction says intermediates to intermediates. Don't think so. Marky's really warming up his tires at the moment. Great to see, you know. Because especially in the wet rain, you don't want to. Hey, he's spinning it again. What is happening to Marky? Maybe it's a strategical decision. Because if he starts all the way from the back, his tires will be the warmest. That's something to think about, guys. Is he gonna be doing that? That's the question. We will see here if he's gonna spin out on purpose. No, doesn't look like it. But those two guys at the front are really far away. Everyone is setting their car on track. Dundries has been disqualified from the formation lap, so we all know what that means. He is gonna be starting a little bit further back than Marky and Dopey Lemons. So let's have a quick look what is gonna be the end result here. 32 laps apparently. 2 laps have done already. No, 1 lap. Okay, I was thinking already. 5 red lights here around Imola as they're going underway for round 14, season 5. Marky, not sure what's going on there. Seems like he's really not comfortable with his wet tire condition here. He has... let's have a quick look. Is it going to be clean throughout Sector 1? It doesn't seem like it. A lot of crashes are happening. Marky. Ooh, we are seeing a Haas driver at the back there, spinning into the wall. Very unfortunate for him. But yeah, Dundries has been pushed back a little bit by Marky to P6 at the moment. Marky, who has benefited from that little incident. Dundries has made up 2 positions already, so that's great to see from him. And now Dopey is going to be in 6th place, Starless in 7th. Is he going to be making the move on Dopey? I don't think so. I don't think so. If it's going to be an ideal strategy thing, hope for him is not going to lose any positions. It seems like... Yeah, my thing is glitching a little bit. My microphone doesn't really matter too much. So we're gonna get to the front here, and those little things are really annoying. Friendly dodge in second. Friendly dodge in second. What is happening? Let's have a quick look. Dundries is gonna try and make a move on Marky. It's not gonna be enough, as it is gonna be Fardba in P1. Friendly dodge in P2. And Marky in P3. Fardba with the fastest lap at the moment, as it seems like he's doing pretty good on the wet tire conditions. Dundries is really close to Marky right now. He's going around the outside. Is it going to be enough? He is not. Ooh, Marky with the dive bomb. Really dangerous for Dundries at the moment, but he has a bad exit coming out of that corner. Now Dundries is going to try and make a move on the inside. Go, yes, no. Nope, he backs out of the move. So clean racing. It's raining. It's usually difficult to make overtakes, but these guys keep it very clean, except for the first lap then. And now it seems like Dopey is having a battle with Steve. Is it gonna be enough? Let's have a quick look. It is not gonna be enough for Dopey. Ooh, maybe. No, it's not gonna be enough. Very unfortunate for Dopey, as he lost a little bit of a few places due to that incident with Dundries and Markey. Let's get the telemetry up real quick. Dundries is looking to make a dive bomb into every corner. Very interesting. And I think Dundries is either an Englishman or a Dutchman. Because I mean, Dries is either a Dutch or a Belgian name. And it sounds really Dutch, so that's why I was thinking that he was Dutch. But I could be wrong though, I could be wrong. Fartbo with another fastest lap. And he's looking really strong here in the wet weather conditions. I'm gonna lower down the volume a little bit, because I mean, the cars are really loud. And Dundries is gonna make a move down the inside. It's not looking too great for him. Will Markey? Ooh, Markey has a lot of back wheel spin, but so does Dundries. And Friendly Dutch is all of a sudden still in P2. And it seems like he's doing pretty good in the wet weather. Markey has a little bit of traction problems, but that might be because a lot of these drivers are running no traction, and especially in the rainy weather, it's really difficult. Dundries is really close to Markey right now. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, Dundries coming a little bit closer to Markey. It's not going to be enough to make a move here in Sector 2. Going into Sector 3, Markey has a bad exit coming out of that corner, and he might be able to make a dive bomb here into that corner, turn 15, 16. Dopey Lemons is coming a little bit closer, so it will be another three-way battle between these drivers. And maybe if Dopey gets Steve gets a little bit closer, it might be a four-way battle. But as things look right now, Dundries is making a move down the inside on Markey, pushing him. Oh, pushing him wide, and I'm not sure if that was meant, if that was on purpose, but Markey is all the way in P7 right now, and Dundries is in P3, and he might be a little bit furious, Dundries, of what happened in the beginning of the race, but it's not really a reason to shove someone off track there in Sector 3, as Markey still has a lot of ground to make up. Albert, is Dundries gonna make a move down the inside? It doesn't seem like it. And he's gonna back out of the move. He has a little bit of wheel spin there coming out of the corner. He is improving by 4/10 almost. Yellow flag in Sector 2, as it seems like that's gonna be Thibaut. Keidel starting in P7. Dundries is gonna back out of that move, because I'm pretty sure he knows that he has a lot of opportunities here. He is gonna go out on the outside of... Ooh, this is some wheel banging from these drivers, as they're all three within 2/10 of each other. Dopey just got backed off a little bit there. Steve 6/10, so it's gonna be a four-way battle, but without Markey. Albert right now keeping his position in P2. Let's have a quick look if Dundries is going to make another move here on the inside of Albert. It doesn't seem like it. It does seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. He is not past Albert, so he backed out of the move. Let's have a quick look if he has enough ERS. He is using a lot of ERS, but so is Friendly Dutch. And so is Dopey. It doesn't seem like it. He still has 60% to work with here in the Imola Grand Prix. Dundries is making a move on the inside. He backs out of the move. Very good from him. Markey makes his way up the field in P6 already. So now he's going to be looking to get closer to that top 5. Richard is making the move on Walsey right now. And it's not really the race that Richard has been looking for. Because, I mean, battling for P8, that's not really what you are looking for. Steve, P4, just made the move on Dopey Lemons. Not quite sure if anything happened, if there has been some wheel banging or something. But from my perspective, it looked like a great move. He is losing a little bit of traction here in sector 1. Sector 2, my apologies. As I think it stopped raining. Not quite sure though. Did it stop raining? It did stop raining, so I think that the track will dry up quite soon. Is it still raining? I cannot really see it. It is raining a little bit, but not too much, so I think the track will dry up quite soon though. Let's have a quick look here. Steve, MP4. Dundree's in P3. He's coming quite close to Albert. He's right on his tail. Fardbo with another fastest lap. And I think Fardbo really has that rainy setup on. Let's have a quick look if Dundree's is going to be looking for a move on the inside of Albert. I think he is. He's already passed. Albert is going to make another dive bomb. It doesn't look like it. So that's some great racing from Dundree's and Friendly Dutch here. Let's have a quick look. If Steve is going to be making a move on Albert, it seems like it. Is it going to be enough? It is going to be enough. Great move from Steve here in Sector 1, going into Sector 2. Maybe Dopey Lemons is going to make the move too, as Albert or Friendly Dutch is dropping down positions fast, rapidly, guys. Steve within 1 second. He will have DRS. Yellow flag in sector 2. And it's going to be Stardust. I thought it was going to be Dopey, but it doesn't seem like it. And as things look right now, Dopey is going to gain a few points to Marky, but Marky is already there. 1.6 seconds, and if he doesn't get past Friendly Dutch as soon as possible, he might lose a position to Marky. Fartbo with another fastest lap. He's really looking strong here around Imola, and I mean, props to him. You know, he hasn't performed too much recently, but right now he's looking really strong. 7.2 tenths in front of Dundrees, who is in second place. Dopey Lemons, is he gonna make a move down the inside? Doesn't seem like it. And turn 1 is really a corner where you can make a lot of moves. Dopey, is it gonna be enough? Doesn't seem like it though. Doesn't seem like it. No, he's gonna back out of the move here in sector 2. No, sector 1 still. Ooh. Oh, I thought he was losing his car there. He was losing his car, but not into the barrier. Now Marky is gonna be really close to these two. And let's have a quick look what tires Walsey is going on. He is setting up intermediate tires. So it's not really dry weather tires yet, but I do expect that to be coming very soon. We're in lap 7 right now, going into lap 8. And there's another yellow flag in sector 1, sector 2, and it is gonna be Starless. Dopey really close, 2 tenths behind Albert. Let's have a quick look here. They're gonna go out of the corner very cleanly, and now he's right on his tail, 1/10 behind the Red Bull driver. And is it gonna be enough? Really difficult sector here to make an overtake work. We saw Dundrees make a move here. Yellow flag. It is gonna be a safety car situation where Starless has crashed out in turn 7, I think it is. Really difficult one. Friendly Dutch came into the pits, not sure what tire he will be going on. He is going to try something new. He's going on to medium tires. Let's have a quick look if he's going to be gaining time or not. All the other drivers are coming into the pits too. Richard and Kydal, what tire are they going to be putting on? It is going to be Kydal with medium tires and Richard with intermediate tires. So we are seeing a different strategy from a couple of drivers. But it's great that they're already changing tires at the moment, because you might not be able to do that during the safety car because you're gonna lose so much positions. Doesn't seem like hard tires were the best solution yet. He is slipping around the track quite heavily, and he has lost his front wing, so he's gotta have to come into the pits. And we're gonna we're gonna make a little break here because my camera, my microphone is really loose, so I need to get that fixed quickly. So we will be right back. Alright guys, my apologies. It seems like Keitel has received a 5-second penalty for cutting the corners, and that's really not deserved for the Mercedes driver. Walsey in P8 right now has made the move done on Friendly Dutch, and I think Friendly Dutch knows it too. They have been a little bit too fast on the other tire compound, and they are really losing some positions. Friendly Dutch, who was 4th or 5th, I think he was 4th, has really lost some positions back in P9. And I think Keitel is receiving his 5-second penalty. And Friendly Dutch has come out of the pits again, and he is on intermediate tires again. Really interesting, guys. Really interesting. I'm gonna share the YouTube real quick to my girlfriend. Hold on, guys. Hold on real quick. I gotta go to streams room and then copy paste the link and paste it into messages. So there we go. All right, guys. So another yellow flag situation. Well, still the same yellow flag situation. And I think there's gonna be one more lap after this one because we're seeing Keitel all the way at the back, 47 seconds behind. And I think he's even going slower. Starless has left the session. Very unfortunate for him. But I don't think he was going to be able to perform something here around Imola. Albert has caught up, so that's great to see. Keitel is losing time. I'm not sure what's up with him. What tire has he gone on? Intermediates. And he's losing time. Not quite sure what's up with him though. Is these guys after safety car are going really slow? He's gaining a bit of time now. But I don't think these guys will come in yet. Well, the safety car will not come in. Then maybe they have to drive the whole race after the safety car. Imagine. Would be funny though. Keitel is not risking anything. And I'm not sure what the F122 car rules were. Well, safety car rules. But I think in F121... the safety car went in after. Yeah, see, the safety car went in after a few laps already. That's what's happening here too. Dopey Lemons is making a move on Steve, it seems like. Not quite sure what happened there. Now Keitel is speeding up because he knows he fucked up a little bit. And he's all the way in P10 with 36 seconds behind 35, and he's rapidly gaining though. But it's not going to be enough to be with this train. And now we're gonna have a quick look with Fardba. When is he going? Dundries is really close to Fardba at the moment. Keitel with a 3-second penalty for cutting the track. When is Fardba going? He's going now. He's coming into the pits. He's coming into the pits. Ooh, that's very interesting. Dundries has gone for a flyer. Steve is going to make a move down the inside. No, it's not going to be enough. Very unfortunate for Steve. Because, I mean, Steve has been driving pretty well, you know. Fardba is into the pits right now. I'm not sure what tires he's on. Let's have a quick look. He is on hard tires, but I think he might have made a bad decision. Richard has made the move down on Thibaut, and we're gonna see Markey setting himself up to make a move on Dopey. Not quite sure if that's gonna happen though. Walsey has made the move work on Thibaut. Not sure what tires Thibaut is on. He is on intermediate tires too. And Friendly Dutch is making his way up the field. He's really close to Walsey right now, quite obviously, because he's got fresher tires making a dive bomb here. It's not going to be enough for him. Maybe it is, because Walsey has gone a little bit wide and he's going to have a better exit. So that's going to be position gained for the Red Bull driver. Are we seeing any changes here at the beginning of the grid? Doesn't seem like it. As Fardba is losing some time. He is losing some time. And I don't think it was a great decision to go onto hard tires yet, because he's really losing some time at the moment. And a lot of other drivers are coming in. It's going to be Dopey. No, it's not going to be Dopey. It's going to be Steve. It's going to be Marky. It's going to be Richard. It's going to be Thibaut. We're all coming into the pits for new tire compounds. And then the question is going to be, what tires are they going on? Friendly Dutch has made the move. Ooh, not sure what's happening here. 5-second penalty for corner cutting, as he cut the corner there a little bit. Steve, what tire has he gone on? I think he went onto the hard tires. Soft tires for Steve. Soft tires for Steve. Fardba has gone on hard tires. Marky has gone on medium tires. Richard has gone on medium tires. And I'm not sure, guys, these drivers have all a different perspective on how to handle this race. Steve has gone on soft tires. Really interesting one, because he's under attack from Fardba already, although he is on 2 faster compound stints. Well, there's the medium in between, and he is on soft tires, so he should be gaining time, but it doesn't look like it. Fardba really fast at the moment. Kaido has made the move down on Thibaut, and I'm not sure what tires Thibaut is on, but Kaido is on soft tires at the moment. What tires is Thibaut on? He is on medium tires, so that's quite logically why he has been overtaken. Dopey and Dundries came into the pits as you're going for, well, they're gonna pick other tires. Friendly Dutch still on his intermediate tires, as I think he is a little bit insecure about going on dry tires already, because I mean he made a little bit of a mistake earlier. And what is this going to be? Walsey into the pits, Dopey into the pits. Dopey on hard tires, Dundries on medium tires. So that's also another strategy. What tire is Walsey on? He is also on medium tires. Fardba with another fastest lap, as he is shooting fastest laps after fastest laps. Steve has made the move down on Dopey, and I'm not sure where Steve was. DRS is enabled, so that's the perfect strategy for Dundries. And Albert really has to come in rapidly. I'm not quite sure if these guys are gaining on Albert. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. Albert is still going faster than these guys. Maybe not coming out of turn 6, as there is a yellow flag in sector 1, and that will be Walsey with his Ferrari car. And Dundries is gaining a little bit of on Friendly Dutch, but is it going to be enough to come in front of him? I do think it is. Yeah, I do think it is. Steve is really close to Dundries right now. Fardba is losing a little bit of time. I'm not sure if that late pit stop, well, that early pit stop was a good strategy from him, but he is on hard tires, so he will be able to extend them till the end, as he just received a 3-second penalty. Friendly Dutch came into the pits, and now we want to see where he's gonna end. Ooh, he has to receive that 5-second penalty. Very frustrating for the Red Bull driver, as he will not come out on top of the standings at the moment. Not sure what was up there. And Steve with the fastest lap, making a move on Dundries right now. Amazing to see. Fardba back in P3, as it is looking like Steve is going to be faster right now. He is on soft tires, so that's something to look out for. He still has to make a pit stop. Yellow flag in sector 3, that will be Walsey. Let's have a quick look with him. It doesn't seem like he has any damage. Is he coming into the pits? It doesn't seem like it. So we're gonna go back to this battle here. Maybe to P4, 5, and 6 as they have a 3-way battle. Maybe a 4-way battle with Fardba if he's slowing down a little bit. But I don't think that's going to be the intention from Fardba at the moment, as he is right in front of Richard, right inside that 1 second DRS gap. Is it going to be enough? Dundree's really close to Steve. Yellow flag in sector. Ooh, I think someone has lost his car. It is going to be Thibaut. I saw a Haas driver and I thought it was going to be Dundree's, but it's quite obviously that it's not going to be Dundree's because we were looking at his POV. So Dundree's right now, maybe we want to look at his POV. I'm going to lower down my volume real quick. There we go. And he's trying to get that that slipstream. He's not using too much ERS. I'm not sure how much Steve is using. He's using all of his battery already. He has a bad exit coming out of that corner, and Dundree's has made the move work on Steve. And now it's going to be the question, is he going to get out of the 1 second off Steve? It doesn't seem like it. Steve is on soft tires, so I don't think it's going to be enough for him, but we want to have a quick look. Still 17 more laps to go here around Imola. There is another yellow flag as we're seeing Walsey crashed out of the last corner, so that's really unfortunate, as there will be another safety car and there also will be another break here during this race. Alright guys, welcome back for the Imola Grand Prix here, the 14th Grand Prix of this season, season 5 right now. The drivers are currently in, and it is gonna be the second last race of the season, as we will have Abu Dhabi at the end of the season. And it is gonna be Keitel 19 seconds off the grid here, and I'm not sure if he's going any faster to... I think he's gonna try and leave the safety car one more lap out. Yeah, very interesting. He's not really gaining time, as they're really going very slow. Let's have a quick look. Is he gaining time? It does seem like he's gaining time, and he's gonna try to get back on time, but it doesn't look like it. Safety car is not coming in yet, as he will be out one more lap. 16th lap right now. We're going into the 17th lap, as it seems like a lot of drivers have come into the pits for some new tires. I want to have a quick look who just recently made a pit stop. I want to have a look at the tires, and it seems like Steve has gone onto medium tires. Also Fardba went onto medium tires, and Keitel went onto medium tires, so that's really interesting to see. That I think Steve hoped for a later safety car, and it didn't happen. It was very early after that previous safety car already. Yeah, he went onto soft tires, and right now his medium tires are not, well, they're gonna last till the end of the race, but it's really gonna be the question, did he make the correct strategy prediction? I don't think he did. That soft tire set was a little bit too much. Yeah, and he lost a couple of positions thanks to that. So right now he's all the way back in P7. It looked very great for him battling for P1, but I don't think he should have gone onto that soft stint. Going straight onto hard tires would have been better. Right now, I think Dopey Lemons is looking the best to win this race, as he is on 4 lap old hards. And I don't think those medium tires will last till the end of the race, to be honest. Or they're gonna be really slow. That's also gonna be the case. It's 20 lap old. Well, 20 laps on medium tires is gonna be risky. Then the ideal strategy, if they're gonna make the medium strategy work, then you would have been able to do a soft medium strategy at the beginning of the race. Safety car is coming in this lap, so we're gonna have a quick look at the front here, as it is gonna be Dundries starting here in lap 18, and I'm not sure if he's going really fast. Well, if he's going very early or if he's going very late, and it seems like he's going pretty early, pretty late. He's going very slow here after the last corner, and he's gonna slow down quite heavily. Let's have a quick look. And now he's going, and he hasn't caught Richard sleeping. Fardba made a move on Steve. He wasn't allowed yet, so he has to give that position back. Richard, 1/10 behind Dundries. He's gonna try and make a move around the outside. He backs out of the move. Dundries didn't really have a great exit coming out of that corner, and right now he's pushing Richard off track. Marky is gonna try and make a move work. Dopey Lemons is all the way in P7. Not sure what happened to him, but he didn't have an ideal race start. Well, safety car restart. Yellow flag in sector 1. It is going to be Thibaut crashing out once again. Very unfortunate for him. But it is going to be a 3-way battle for P1 now between Dundries, Richard, and Marky. And I think Marky is going to have a good chance of winning this race. Maybe Friendly Dutch is looking very strong. He's 8/10 behind this trio. And he is on hard tires, but he's not really. Ooh, and that might cost it Steve his front wing. Let's have a quick look if his front wing has any damage. It doesn't seem like it, but he might. Yeah, he's not taking the corners very well, is he? Friendly Dutch having a little snap there coming out of that corner. And now Steve is going to try and make a move down the inside. He is backing out of the move. Albert, as he's not he's backing out of the way actually, as he's not feeling very confident on this track. And right now he's right behind Dopey and Steve, who are trying to make their way up the field, as Dopey was not really lucky with the safety car restart. And yeah, he's got to redeem himself. Ooh, but Albert is gonna fight back to Dopey, going down the outside. Really close there, almost crashed out. And now we're gonna go back to the front, as we're having another 3-way battle between these three. And the only DNFs happening yet are Walsey and Starless, although 11 people are into the inside, well, in the lobby. Already 2 have crashed, so that's more than 10% of the lobby. And we want to have a quick look. No, that's more than 20%. My apologies. No, that's less than 20%, like 18 point something. Doesn't really matter, guys. But Richard has a penalty, so it's gonna be the question: who out of these two is gonna have the first penalty? Because I think on Imola it's really important to not get too much penalties, as that will cost you a lot of positions, especially when you're fighting for the championship here. Steve MP4 is coming really rapidly into that top 3, and Dopey, he's gonna bring Dopey with him. He is 2 seconds behind though, but Dopey is on hard tires, so we can he has an excuse why he is a little bit slower, but at the end of the race he will be faster than these guys who are already on 8 lap old mediums. Steve is the only one who has fresher tires, and that's really gonna benefit him at the end of the race, because 8 laps, 7 laps, they still have to do 12 laps, so that's going to be 20 laps on medium tires, and Steve would be on 16 lap old hards, mediums, so they're going to be a little bit fresher, but still not drivable. I'm not sure if these guys made the correct decision. Dopey has made the best decision in my opinion. 7 lap old hearts, they're not going to be worn out yet after lap 30. And these medium tires are going to be worn out. Yeah, Richard quite close to Dundrees right now. And I think these guys have had some furious battles already in Canada, in Australia, somewhere else. I'm not quite sure. In Canada, Richard was fighting with Dopey. Richard making a move down the inside. It is going to be enough thanks to DRS. Is Dundrees going to try and get back? Seems like it. He's backing out of the move. Yeah, great decision from Dundrees. He doesn't really have to make a dive bomb into every corner, which we saw him do already a couple of times. Ooh, Dopey. Steve has lost it. Very unfortunate for him. And he didn't lose his front wing, so that's great to see. Dopey, 4 seconds behind Markey. It is not going to be enough for him. Don't think he's going to gain that much time in 12 laps, 11 laps. He is not going to lose too much points on Markey. It's only going to be 3 points now and a few points in the sprint. And it looks like... Ooh, Richard has lost his car. Richard. No. And now Dopey is going to overtake him too. No. Oh, this is very unfortunate, guys. Now it's going to be a one-man at front. One man trying to chase them. It's going to be Markey. And one man trying to benefit from the medium strategy that these guys are running. 3.7 seconds. He was 4.2 seconds behind a couple of laps ago. Fardba in P5. Friendly Dutch in P4. Ooh, they're going to be making a move. Friendly Dutch. Ooh, not quite sure what happened there. We made the move done, but is it going to be enough? Fardba making a move on the inside. Doesn't look too great for him. It's really difficult to make a move here in Sector 2, especially... Ooh, there is a yellow flag. And that is going to be Friendly Dutch. I think he has been tapped at the back of his car. And that's going to be race over for the Dutchman. We are also seeing Richard there. So these two can battle for the last place. Richard, not sure what he's doing as he doesn't feel too comfortable on these medium tires. And that's going to be race over for him. Markey is not really able to keep up with Dundrees at the moment. 2 seconds behind. He was 1.4 seconds behind a few laps ago. But it seems like he has dropped back a little bit. Dopey Lemons is not coming too close, maybe 3.4 seconds. And it seems like these medium tires are already dying off as Dopey is a little bit faster than Markey. And I think the ideal lap to pit on medium tires is going to be 11 laps, because it seems like Dundrees is struggling, but not too much as Markey has been going slower than Dopey Lemons. Another yellow flag in Sector 1. That's going to be Keitel. It looked very great for him, but now it doesn't anymore. Friendly Dutch into the pits, so is Richard, as both drivers are going to try and get the fastest lap on the board here, as I'm pretty sure they will be able to because they're going on the soft tires. Markey 2.7 seconds, so it's really looking really good for Dundrees here. And Dopey Lemons has to make up 6 seconds on Markey to be able to gain that position, because he got a 3-second penalty already and he's 3 seconds behind. Let's have a quick look at the penalties. Keitel has 8 seconds of penalty, so he's definitely not going to make a position on Thibaut, who is currently in P6. Steve has 3 seconds of penalties. He's quite close to Fardba, so we want to have a quick look at what he's going to be able to do here on the long straight, flat out. Is it going to be enough? He has the DRS, he has the ERS, but not too much anymore, as it seems like Fardba has saved some for these kind of situations. Steve 4 tenths behind Fardba. It's not going to be yet overtake worthy, but it's going to be there in a few laps. I think Dopey Lemons is losing a little bit of traction coming out of that corner. Steve with another 3 seconds of penalties, as he will not be losing time on Thibaut, only if he makes up 3 seconds, but it's not looking like that, as he is on 12 lap old medium. So the only driver who is on hard tires at the moment is Dopey Lemons. There's still 8 laps to go, and I think he will benefit more from now on, as he is on better tire stints to last a long stint, to be honest. Medium tires are not here to last longer than the hards, obviously. So that's why Dopey Lemons is really gaining on Marky lap after lap. He is 2.6 seconds, 2.4 seconds behind Marky right now. And these these medium tires are not really great for Marky, as I think they made a bad decision going onto the medium tires. Dopey does have a 3-second penalty, so yeah, it's gonna be not enough time for him to get away with that 3-second penalty, but it's definitely gonna be a beautiful third place, as he will only lose 3 points to Marky and a few points during the sprint. And that means Dundries is gaining a few positions. No, he's gaining a few points. He's not gaining positions. I'm gonna have a quick look. This is what the standings look like right now. Marky with P1, 253 points. Dopey Lemons in P2, 240 points, as he will not be able to gain points here during this race. Dundries, 209 points. He's gonna get a few positions, well, a few points on Marky, but I don't think he's gonna have enough time to gain that much points, because Marky is gonna finish in P2. And that's going to be dangerous for Dundries, because I don't think if Marky gets P2 here, I don't think Dundries is going to be able to gain a position, is going to be winning the championship anymore. So then the only battle is going to be between Marky and Dopey Lemons. Welcome, Shuki. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Today we are racing around Imola, as it's looking like a great race. We're gonna see Dopey Lemons trying to make a move on Marky really soon. Friendly Dutch with a 3-second penalty, and there is a little bit of delay between the chat and myself, so don't tell me I'm ignoring you if that's gonna be the case. Dopey Lemons 1.9 seconds, 2 seconds behind Marky. No, it's too optimistic to say that Dopey Lemons is gonna get closer. 3 seconds. No, it's gonna be a yellow flag in sector 1. Richard, fastest lap of the race. Really great to see. There is another yellow flag in sector 2. That's also caused by Thibaut. So he has lost his 6th position. He is all the way back in P7, and Friendly Dutch is not going to be able to get that position. Ooh, Steve is really close to Fard Burr right now. And let's have a quick look at the penalties again. 6 seconds for Steve, 3 seconds for Fard Burr, 3 seconds for Dopey Lemons. And maybe the only thing that Dopey Lemons can hope for right now is Marky getting another, a 3-second penalty. And if that's the case, he can really push for that position. But right now, he still has to gain 4.5 seconds on Marky in 5 laps. And that's almost 1 second per lap. So maybe if they're gonna come across the line, we gotta keep an eye how much seconds he's gaining. Thibaut comes into the pits to try and get that fastest lap, snooped away from Richard, who has the fastest lap at the moment. Steve is 8 tenths behind Fardba. Let's have a quick look how it's gonna look like here after sector 2. Going into sector 3, Dopey is really close to Marky. And also another question is going to be how many seconds is Dopey Lemons going to be stuck behind Marky? It is indeed very much laps. Richard has retired from the session. He crashed out of turn 5, I think it is. Turn 3 it is actually. He lost traction there. very unfortunate. I hope it's not going to be a safety car situation, because then it's going to be game over for the top 3, as they are already past the safety car, well, the pit lane entry. But we had another 11 laps before this race due to a sprint race, so we did a total of 43 laps today here around this track. It's a very short track, a very fast one, but yeah, I've talked a lot through the corners, and it's basically always the same, so you don't have many overtaking opportunities, so that's why I keep repeating the same line. It's going to be interesting to see what he's going to be able to do. And is he making a move down the inside? He's backing off. That's the only 2 sentences I could have said today. I guess that's the only thing that's happening, quite obviously. Dopey Lemon's quite close to Markey. Let's have a look. Down the inside, down the outside. Nope. Nope, it's not going to be enough for him. Now going into sector 3. Maybe he can make a move down the straight. Start, finish straight. And of course with the help of DRS. Because, I mean, hard tires, are they really beneficial on the main straight? Don't think it is, but he's definitely going to have DRS. He is going to have more ERS than Markey has right now, and I think this is going to be move done for Dopey down the inside, and he is going to be able to make the move work, so that's great to see. And now he has 3 more laps to gain 3 seconds on Markey, because he has that 3-second penalty. Friendly Dutch with another 3-second penalty, as he will not be able to get the fastest lap. And Dopey really has to get away from Markey, because he is gonna have DRS again, as things look like right now. Yeah, it's all to play for in the championship standings, because Dopey really needs these points to be able to catch Markey in the standings. He is 13 points away from the championship win. And yeah, with winning here, well, with getting P2 here in Imola, he's gonna benefit, well, he's gonna gain 3 points, but he has lost a few points during the sprint race, and I'm pretty sure he is gonna report Markey for that incident at the beginning of the race, and so is Dundries, as they both really lost a little bit of time because of that incident. There is a yellow flag in sector 3. Keidel doesn't seem to keep his car on track. Very unfortunate for him. Or is it Fardba? No, it seems like it's Keidel. And Markey already on 18 lap old hearts. Steve has made the move down on Fardba. Very great to see from him. But he has 6 seconds of penalty, so he still needs to gain 3 more seconds to be able to get that P4. As things look like right now, it's not going to be happening. Still 2 more laps to complete. Fardba is going to try and make a move down the outside, not down the inside. Ooh, almost a crash there coming out of the corner, but they left enough space for each other to make the corner, to succeed to make the corner. Quite obviously, Fardba with another 3 seconds of penalties. Ooh, Fardba with another 3 seconds of penalties. That's great for Steve, because obviously Steve had 6 seconds of penalties. Fardba had 3 seconds of penalties, but 3 plus 3 is 6. So now they're equal on penalties. And now this is going to be the battle for P4 at the moment. And even if Markey gets that penalty, it's not going to be enough, because these drivers are losing time fighting with each other, and they also have a 6-second penalty. So that's why Markey is not really going to benefit. Well, it's not really going to be suffering from that penalty. Only if he gets a penalty, he might be able to finish behind Dopey. Fardba is made to move down on Steve here on the main straight. 3-second penalty for Keidel. That will not be any problem for these guys. I mean, they're not really in battle with Keidel, as it seems like Fardba has found his way around this track, because Steve is struggling on these 15 lap old mediums, and Dopey Lemon's 2.2 seconds already behind, in front of Markey. Oh, 1.2 seconds behind Dundries. There's only 1 more lap to go after this race, and maybe if he can force Dundree's off track. He might get the penalty. But the question is going to be, is he getting outside that 3 second of Markey? Because if he is definitely going to be getting P2 and those points on the Williams driver. And does he have the DRS? It doesn't seem like it. Is it going to be enough for Dopey? It is going to be very tight at the end of the race. Let's have a quick look. We want to have a quick look at the penalties too. 3 seconds for Dopey. He is 2.5 seconds in front of Markey, and he still has to gain 5 more tenths here during this lap, last lap of the race. 32 out of 32 here, and it's a very interesting and very exciting race because it's all coming down to the end for Dopey and Markey. Is Dopey gonna gain a few points on Markey during this race for the championship battle? It does seem like it. Does not seem like it. It does seem like it. It's going up and down. 3 seconds. He is gonna have the... No! Dopey! What are you doing? Now, this is how you ruin a race, guys. This is how you ruin a race. Oh man, I was really hoping that Dopey was gonna get P2, but it doesn't seem like it as he crashed last lap, last sector. Markey is gonna get P2, and your race winner is gonna be Dundrees in P1. Congratulations to him, as he will get a little bit closer to Markey on the standings, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Dopey Lemons coming across the line in P3. Fardba is going to come across the line in P4. Steve in P5. Great race from him. Heidel is coming down in P7, I think, because Thibaut, if he gets another few seconds, he might get P6. I do think he is. Friendly Dutch is going to come down in P8, as this will be the Imola Grand Prix. Very interesting race, guys. Everything came down the last lap. Heidel with another 5-second penalty. So I do think Thibaut is going to be able to get that position from Heidel, as there is someone looking very slow in, I think, Fardba. I'm not sure. He's glitched a little bit. Interesting to see. Thibaut in P7. He is going to get pushed forward to P6. And then Friendly Dutch is gonna be coming across the line. Great to see from the Dutch driver that he kept his car on track. I mean, he crashed out once, but he came back on track to capture P8. So yeah, I'm gonna do a small recap of the race. We saw a rainy race at the beginning, well, a rainy weather at the beginning of the race. Then it switched to dry weather, and a lot of drivers came into the pits already, but it was not enough to get that medium strategy or hard strategy to work. Then there was a safety car. Fardba came into the pits first. It was not time yet, as he lost a few positions on the guys behind him, and he finished in P4. And your race winner is going to be Dundrees, who looked very strong during the whole race. He made a couple of dive bombs, so we might see an incident report towards him from Markey, maybe Dopey Lemons, but maybe Dopey Lemons and Dundrees are going to make a report on Markey. It's all going to be depending on the reports, guys. As this was your podium here: Dundrees in P1, Markey in P2, Dopey Lemons in P3. As it seems like Dundrees will get 32 points, Markey will get 26 points, and that means that Dopey Lemons has lost 5 points in the championship. So these are the sprint results. Markey got P1, Dundrees P2, and these were the race results. Fastest lap for Richard. Congratulations to him. He will not receive that 1 point because he dropped out of the... Well, he didn't finish the race. I'm not sure if he really gets that point though. In my opinion, let's have a quick look who dropped all the way. Steve has done a great race though. Keidel has done a great race too, but in my opinion, the driver of the day is gonna be Fardba. Fardba, in my opinion, yeah. Fardba was P10 after the qualifying, and he stayed P4 after the sprint race. So that's great to see. This is going to be the end of your race and the end of the stream too, as I thank you very much for watching here to the SRM Esports channel. I wish you good luck with the rest of your evening, and we're going to be seeing each other next week in Abu Dhabi. And I'm gonna wait a little bit, because otherwise the stream doesn't capture my last sentences. Doesn't really matter. And I will see you next week.